Hello, and welcome once again to the Simply Free Little Talk. And today on Entrepreneur Buzz, we have two amazing entrepreneurs that's going to join us throughout the show to share about their journey in obtaining their business or businesses. And we have today Miss Raychell Gamble, Pins on the show because she's going to talk about the many opportunities that she's been afforded to showcase her skills, her gifts, her talents, and her abilities. And so, without further ado, I'm going to bring Raychell Gamble Pins to the Simply Free Little Talk, and we are talking about the entrepreneur buzz. Give me just a minute, and we will have her on the show. Miss Raychell, how are you doing?
I am blessed, Queen. How about yourself?
I'm wonderful, Queen Raychell. Now, what is that you're drinking? Let me just get into that. What is that in that cup? What's in the cup, Miss Raychell? What's in the cup?
It's a little detox tea with vodka.
Well, I just like my detox by itself.
But it's 5 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? It's unwind time.
Okay? As they say, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, but it's 5 o'clock here in Texas.
It really is 5 o'clock.
Okay? Oh, now I like that. Now somebody just got an idea what they can do with their detox tea. Okay. She's always educating. She is a coach that can teach you how to obtain the finances that you're looking for to create your wealth. So share that with us. You are a serial entrepreneur.
I feel like God has given me so many gifts. And, I hear people all the time, like, you need to pick a gift. You need to pick a gift. And I thought about it and I marinated on it. And I'm actually good at every gift that I do.
Come on.
And so I'm going to use every gift that God has given me to be a blessing to other people.
I love it. I absolutely love what you said. But before you get really deep into what you're saying, I want to ask you to go backstage and I want to bring in Miss Hollywood, and then we're going to bring you back. Thank you. Oh. Miss Hollywood, how are you doing?
It sounds hard. It doesn't sound good.
You can't hear. Okay. She's in an area that
it's not.
We're live. We're live and we can hear you crystal clearly, but I know your background. We can hear that as well. Okay, she can't hear us. I'm going to go ahead and take you out the frame and bring Miss Raychell back.
I don't understand you because it sounds like little birds.
Oh, unfortunately, I'm so sorry that you're
tweeting.
Okay. Well, Miss Raychell, we're going to bring you back because Miss Hollywood cannot hear us. So we're going to let you continue what you were sharing with us concerning your business and even the comment that you left us with, that individuals often ask you or suggest to you, I should say, well, you don't have to do all those business. Why all these different business that you have? Just do one or do two, and that should be enough. So share with us your perspective on the employment desire that God gave you all these gifts. So why not use them?
I just sometimes it's a lot of noise.
Come on.
Everybody has a different opinion of what you should be doing or how you should be doing something. And so because I don't lack income and I get fed every day, my bills are paid every day, I have to be doing something right? And so I feel like as long as I have breath in me, I'm going to do all the things that God has allowed me, that he has put inside me to do. We all have gifts, and I'm going to use people who paint.
Come on.
Some people paint just for relaxation and stuff like that. But if they have an income flow issue, they can use that skill that they use to paint. They can make money from that gift. I'm not saying you have to make money from your gifts. I'm saying if you choose to, I know deep inside you have many gifts that you could use to make money from. Just because y'all don't choose to make money from your gifts, I choose to make money from my gifts.
Which is a choice. which
It's a
is a
choice.
choice. Life is
Don't
choice driven. I
don't hate
just
me because I want to get paid for all the gifts that God has
don't hate.
given me. Okay.
I love that. I love just the thought that don't hate me because I choose a different path in life, and you want to the pathway that's paved with gold.
Girl, say it again.
I'm with you. I'm all the way in on that. So, with all of that being said, you have how many businesses to date?
Oh, let's see. So I'm an author. I have two books that's about to be released this year. I have the podcast. Now I do not get paid from the podcast as of currently, but I got modified.
It's coming.
I got modified. What's the word? I have it.
Monetize gifts
Yes, in
or
place.
incentives.
Exactly. I do credit repair, credit restoration,
Oh,
education on credit repair. It's just very important when you because
yes.
your posture is different when your credit is right.
Oh, yeah.
Like when
Yeah.
I walk in somewhere, I already know the answer is yes and yes.
Yes, and
Right?
yes.
We're not negotiating the yes or the no. We're negotiating the yes and the percentage. Right?
Yes.
So your posture is just different when your
Just
credit is
different.
right. And so that's the credit repair. I do health and wellness. I
Mm.
do health and wellness because I once was in a very bad place with my own personal health. And when
Mm.
I started getting, I had really bad seizures. And so when I got into alignment, why would I not want to bless other people? Like, why would I not want to
Oh,
tell
come on.
people,
Woman after my own heart. Come on.
come on now?
Ah,
And so what else? Oh, and now I don't get paid for my music. I love to write. So I decided to write a music song. And my
yes.
husband is a songwriter, so he put me some beats to it. And so I
Yes.
have my own thing. It's called Boss Thing, guys. I
Boss.
haven't really done anything with it. I just kind of jam with it around the house and play, but it's mine. And so
It's yours to play with.
I have two more in my spirit that I want to put out. It's like my
Mm.
girl power thing. I also make t-shirts. Don't
Yes.
talk about my vision board planner. Oh, I know I
Oh,
didn't forget about that planner.
I was gonna remind you if you didn't.
Okay, I like to make t-shirts. It's a hobby, but I get paid for that hobby. Let me break it down to you. I told you
Yes,
every
you
gift that I have,
paid
I'm gonna get
for it.
paid for.
You get
And
paid
so
for it.
I
That
love
part.
make people like you don't have a website. I'm like, no, because it's play money.
Come on.
But I promise you
Mm.
that play money is gonna give you real power when you wear it.
Mm.
Okay. I make shirts that say like resilient, unstoppable. I'm that girl. Because I wake up in the morning and if I don't feel like I'm that girl, I go in my closet. I'm like, let me find me a shirt that's
Mm.
manifesting what I need to be thinking. Because words is powerful, reading is powerful, standing out loud is powerful, and I really believe in that. And so I like to
That you
write the
also.
vision and make it plain. And that's why going back to one of the things I do, I make vision board planners. Having a vision board is great. Having a board party is amazing. But when that party is over,
Mm.
if you don't have some pen to paper and some action into thoughts,
Oh, come
next year
on.
you're gonna have the same vision board party next year.
The same one.
You don't even need to buy no new material. Just pull out the same one and dust that thing off.
Oh, you are so on it. You so on it. You so on it because we have
Mhm.
to continue to reinvent ourselves. I've learned that being a serious serial entrepreneur. You see, I stress that
I like
because
that. I
the
like that.
problem is I'm serious about my hot pursuit for what's mine.
Ooh. Hold on, touch it. Somebody gonna get that later.
Hey, somebody gonna get it one day. Somebody gonna get it. But I love that you're very encouraging. Welcome, Greg Austin. I love it. I love it. That's Uncle Greg came on the line, so I guess Uncle Greg gonna take his finances and do a little something with them, a little extra now. That's what this show is all about. The entrepreneur buzz is for individuals to take their gifts, their crafts, their talents, things that you may not even realize today that is marketable that you've been doing all your life.
Ooh.
I'm just saying what you had to share and bring home to me. So sometimes a coach like Queen Raychell Gamble Pens is definitely gifted and talented in that area to pull out of you the gifts, talents, and abilities that you're already operating in, but you're not getting paid for.
It's facts, guys. I know people who like to clean. I don't like to clean. I don't. I'm just being honest with you. That's not really something that I like to do. Okay.
Ain't something
And
you like
so,
to do.
but some people, when they're very stressed out,
Mm-hmm.
or when they got things, just that's who they are.
Yes.
They kind of like touching, feeling, moving, and organizing stuff. And if
Yes.
that's you, and you find your pocketbook, you having more month than you have money.
Come on.
I pro- I promise you, anybody that's listening, if
Yeah.
you tell me that you don't have time to put nothing else on your plate, inbox me, and I bet you I can find the time. The time that you spent inboxing me was the time you could have been working on your gift. I'm just saying. I'm gonna tell you.
Look, I'm getting closer to the screen.
Let me say it with my chest out.
Say
Okay.
it.
When people tell me, oh, I want to do more, but I can't do more, I can find the time. I can find the time in your schedule. I find time to help credit clients. I find time to be a wife. I
Yes.
find time to be a
Yes.
mother. I find time to be a mother of a sick child. I have a child with sickle cell disease. Y'all, those who follow me know I be in the hospital talking to
Yes.
clients on my cell phone. I be
Yes.
sending out invoices from the hospital.
I'm a witness.
As long as you have a cell phone and
Yes.
some Wi-Fi,
Everything.
some Wi-Fi, okay,
I
you
like
can make
everything.
anything possible. And once you
Yes.
remove the excuses out the way, you know,
Ooh.
I tell people all the time when you tell me, I be listening to you. And
That's right.
some people I can pick that gift up after knowing them for a little bit. I can be like, you know what you'd be good at doing something. Let me tell
Mm.
you something. I would love to help you make money. The key word is I'm a helpmate. But see, a lot of y'all say y'all want help, but you want to do mate. You want us to do everything for you.
Mm.
I'm not. And so I'd be like, come join me, join my team, join my team, join my team. But then I realized it took me a long time to realize that I really can't help people.
No.
People gotta want the help, and then the help is able to then I'm able to assist, you know? It's just like
I
when you
think
get
so.
married and one person working on my marriage ain't working. You know the person that's working on the child?
You got-
It gotta be
That was a
two.
good one. That was good.
It gotta
That
be
was good.
two. But that's just like business.
It
You
is.
know, people be like, I want to do something, so I'm trying to help you, and I'm like, I'm trying, and why we ain't
While we
going to work?
struggling.
Why we struggling? Like you making my arm tired. Cause I'm dragging you. Ah,
Mm.
it's out. Yeah, like I said, be around somebody long enough. I know people who are great cooks. You want to make a little extra dime? You
Mm.
got more month than money? Sell some dinners.
Sell some dinners.
Sell some dinners.
Use what did it say? Use what's in your hands. That's biblical. He shared that with the father, shared that. Use what's in your hands. That's what he told Moses. And I quote that for myself. Use what's in my hands. And that's
I love
pretty
it.
much what you told me. You say, now, Free, you doing this, and the other. Where is the paper? It should be a paper trail. I don't mind telling it. She helped deliver me. She literally took me from drowning. And I'm just gonna be, anybody know I'm gonna tell. I was like,
And so I grab your hand. I'm like,
she
stop,
grabbed me up and said, come on,
stop.
breathe. And now I
Come
can
on now.
breathe with the gifts. And the thing that did not change, guys, is now I'm breathing without trying to. I'm breathing because I'm operating in let me just say the natural gifts God gave to me. That he gave so that I could, because he said in his it stated he will give you the power to create wealth. So he had to bring a Raychell. That's why I call her Queen Raychell. I noticed that some money is falling behind you. I always say the money be falling down on her. It just fall down. And people that get caught up in it's not about the money. Well, no, it's the capital that you need in order to continue doing what you enjoy doing. And so if God
Ooh,
gives you that provision,
say it
come on
again.
now.
Say
Come
it
on
again.
now.
See, people don't understand. I don't
That's
understand.
it.
when people tell me it's not about money. Okay. So if you believe in the Bible,
Yes, come on.
I'm just asking,
Look, I'm
how do
taking
you
pictures of wealth.
expect to help God's people? You the
Yes.
God's people that need to be helped.
Hold on, I need you to smile. I'm taking a picture for wealth. You gotta do it. You gotta do it. See,
I'm
here's the deal. Let me say this, and then I'm gonna let you continue because you got some great things to share with us. And see, I can speak with this confidence now because I understand not just who I am, because that part was established, but now I understand how to work with what I'm working with, what's already in me. And that's what your role was as a coach. She's a phenomenal coach, financial coach, credit repair coach, a coach to not just to cheer you like a cheerleader, but to say, get back in the game. Where are you? Come on now. What? You write poetry, but you're not making money from what you do. So one more picture. So we're gonna show somebody how to work in their wealth. All right. That's a wealth picture. You have to write the vision, make it plain. And she has beautiful planners. I'm trying to encourage her to do some other things, but take her planner to another level. But it's okay because now you're teaching us own it. Speak about own it.
So I sent a few emails out, and I really haven't did the follow, but it's on my notes today.
Come on.
And
Thanks.
so Own It is a
In the
self-help
follow
book.
up.
What'd you say?
I say it's in the follow up.
It's in the follow. It really is.
It really is. It's in the
It
follow
really is,
up.
and that's what people don't understand.
Yeah.
And I want to say something about that real quick. Sometimes we get the no's, or we go to people with our vision, and they tear the vision down. But we got to realize that our vision aren't for other people to understand because it was yours. And so I would tell Free something. I would tell my friends things, and then I always and if I don't do it, I feel bad about it. And I always say, but that's just my opinion. And I said it a lot.
Always.
And I said it a lot. And I said it a lot because it's my opinion.
Yeah.
Sometimes we get a certain income level or certain education level, and we think our opinion is the period, and our period is our period, and our opinion is the right way. Don't make God have to humble you. Don't let all the doctor and the stuff get in front of you, and you start thinking that your opinion is the only opinion that matters, because it's not. God used thieves and murderers, rapists, and the unloved and the unwanted. Okay.
Absolutely.
I think what we forget sometimes that these little degrees don't qualify you. God can qualify the unqualified.
Yes.
In your presence of those who won't humble themselves.
Ooh.
And so I must say that because I was a manager in a company, which I'm not going to say the company. And when I was talking to some people, and they was like, I didn't understand the facial expression. So I got pulled to the side, and they was like, you have to have an associate's degree to have this position. And I was like, oh, because what happened was we was having a conversation, and I was talking about the favor of God.
Oh.
And how since I was 18 years old, I was always asked to be in a manager position. And I went from asking to get paid to be a manager position, and paid and paid and paid and paid and paid. And when I got to this position, I interviewed for the position, and nobody asked me if I had what degrees I had. They went by my track record, right?
As they should.
And so they went by my track record, and I got in. And so as I was talking to somebody, I was telling them about their child, and like, just because your child didn't decide to go to college, you never know what they can be. Because I didn't go to college, and people's faces was kind of toe up. So afterwards, they're like, Raychell, you can't be here if you don't have an associate's degree. And I was like, oh, see, the person who hired me, he also follows God. And so somehow in that interview that might have got missed because God already had my name in this position.
Come on.
And so that's what people have to understand. It's good to get mentors and it's good to talk to people and it's good to align with people. But if you're not really aligned with the right people, you're not getting the right information, and
Ah,
you might miss that right blessing
you
because you're in
might.
the wrong place.
You're in the
God
wrong.
over here with your blessing, but you over here, and you wonder why you late getting on a bus because you took the wrong turn. God, see, I think we keep forgetting that God gave us what?
Hmm.
Free will. They
You
be
teaching.
killing me with that. I'm waiting on the Lord. I'm waiting on the Lord for my blessing, and the boat come by. Oh, I wanted a pink boat,
The
not that white.
helicopter. The helicopter came and landed
Waiting
right.
on hell. I'm waiting on the Lord. I'm waiting on the Lord. Girl, the Lord is he
He's
just been
answered
showing
your
me.
prayer and provided the provision and the provision, showed you the building and everything, and you've missed it.
Missed it.
Missed it.
I honestly believe there's gonna be some pastors and stuff that don't believe this, but I do believe that
Wow.
you miss blessings. I do believe that your season can expire. I do
That's
believe that some things that God had for you, you may get them, but not the way you would have gotten them and
not
manifest
today.
if you would have got them in His right timing. People always say that in God's timing, this gonna happen. Let me explain something to you.
Mm,
God didn't make no fools when He made you.
not at
He
all.
gave you a lot of common sense. And when you sit and you pray about what He's talking to you about and get all of this from out your head, you can stay focused on really what His plan is. And so I'm gonna go back to own it. And so
Go back to talk
I
about
wrote this
own it.
I wrote this book called Own It, and I was getting up at 2 o'clock in the morning. And anybody who know me and God, he my daddy for real. Okay. So I talked to him just as such. And I'm like, God, why you keep waking me up at 2? You know I gotta get up at 4:30.
I
You know I
love it.
gotta open this daycare up. You know I gotta have the spirit filled when
Mm.
I open the daycare. Because you know some of the parents coming there at 7:05 and they ain't got no Jesus up in them, and they be trying to test the Holy Spirit early. God, you already know what I gotta. You already know the plans that you had for me.
Oh,
Okay.
yes. Come
So
on.
baby, I'm getting up every morning by 2, and she wake me up and I'm just writing,
Mm.
writing, writing. And so when I got done, I was so happy. And I was like, yes, I'm gonna tell the world. And he was like, throw it in the trash. And I was like, throw it in the trash. Oh, let me tell you
Mm.
something. You ain't wake me up for like no 2.5, 3 months in a row to write this book. And God's like, oh, throw it in the trash. And I was like, why he do that to me? And then he's like, rewrite it into a workbook. Because what we don't understand is sometimes the assignment isn't for the world, the assignment is for yourself.
Yes. Come on.
Writing that
That
book
right there was a lesson.
writing on it was to put pen and paper to heal me. He
My
made me
mind.
get up every morning and write my tears and my hurt and my pain, and he had me write it, say it out loud, write it, and then you had the nerve to have me try to do spellings and periods and questions and stuff, and then you made me throw it in the trash. I'm just saying. So, but it wasn't
Those
for the world.
instructions.
But it wasn't for the world to read
No.
Raychell's story.
My mind.
It was to heal Raychell.
Mm.
And then he said, now that you write a self-help book. See, sometimes people miss their blessings because they think there's only one way to get to the blessing. Let me
Wow.
say that one more time. There's people
Say it
that's
again.
not going to get healed by a therapist because they're not going to go. There's
Mm.
people who are not going to get healed by a pastor because they're not going to go. There's people that can't get healed by friends because they're not going to allow them to heal them. But on it is that gap of my
Wow.
private place that I can take my book in my closet and I can write down these things that I don't want to tell the
Mm.
world.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
what owning is about.
Wow.
It makes you go to these places and you write it down because so you can free your own. It freed me. But then when I
Mm.
had on it, I had a seizure. After my first event, I had a seizure, and I told God, I ain't talking to people in public.
I'm not doing this.
My stuttering self with my self. I'm not doing it. So you need to fix
I love you, Raychell. It's true.
You need to fix the first.
But
I'm not.
I'm gonna interject this. You know, that is so I mean, I'm laughing, we laughing about it, but do you know it's those times that you've done exactly what you know Father told you to do, but then you have a repercussion that you think, I don't get that. You know, and yours was, and I don't want to say it was a repercussion, but that's the way we perceive it in our mind that, okay, I did everything you told me to do, and I'm up here still, you know. Mm-hmm. But the reality of it is that you knew God told you to do so.
No, we don't.
Yeah, yeah. Just go ahead on the board. Y'all, she's probably speaking to a potential client.
Let me tell you, only time I answer my phone, it's my kids, and they're not here. I'm home alone. And I never want to not answer my kids.
I do understand. Well, I personally understand why, but I'm just teasing you because it just was appropriate time to just tell everybody she just answered her phone. But you know, it doesn't matter. We are free for real. Free in the fact that you do things for God. And you find out I've done everything in your life, but you still have attacks, or you still have things that you have to wait on. It's like, okay, I finished the 100-yard dash, God. Why I didn't receive the first prize? I received a second prize. What more do I need to do? And that's exactly what you felt after I did everything. But here I am still dealing with this health challenge.
And so I was like, I don't want to do an event because I have to talk and I have to walk and I have to remember things, and I feel uncomfortable in my skin. And so I didn't do another book event. But you know what? Let me tell you something. My one book event was so powerful that I still sold my book 3 years later. I was still getting phone calls. Hey, do you have any more of those books? Because I have a girlfriend that for her birthday, I think I want her to get. And so even though I only did one book event, I still sold on it. Even during the pandemic, I have a picture on my Facebook because the girl called me and I took a picture of her outside when she came and picked up the book. And so when I went to God, I want to say my grandmother had passed and my daddy had just got diagnosed with 3 cancers. And I went to God. I go, I'm tired. Like I'm emotionally, I'm exhausted. You know, I just went on my face and I was just like, I just gave him all I had. And he was like, I said, God, what I want to go to, I kind of want to go to a job. I kind of just wanted to know what it feels like just to clock in and just do what you tell me to do and to go home.
Yeah,
I don't want to think about being an entrepreneur. I don't want to encourage nobody else. I don't like nobody. I don't like the kids. I don't like the adults. I don't like the old people. I don't like the young people. I don't like nobody. I don't want to talk to nobody. I just want to go to somebody's job. I just want to clock in. I don't want no friends. I don't want nobody calling me. I'm going to drink my vodka. And when I get home, and I was just angry. Like I was a very
yes. I'm laughing because it's so true. We get to that place that I don't want to deal with nobody. I'm with you. I'm gonna tell the truth and say I feel you. Most people like I've never felt suicidal like that. What is wrong, Raychell? You didn't want to talk to no one? Yes, I felt like that.
And I'm still going into people's inboxes like I'm trying to do health and wellness and I'm getting blocked, right? I'm just like, it usually wouldn't bother me, but when you're not in a good place and you just feel like the world is just like, and I'm just like, I'm tired.
That is so good.
It's so funny. I sat at this table and I was eating my food and I told my son, I think I'm going to apply at Whataburger. And he said,
I'm not going there.
What happened? And I was like, I just want to just get people orders, a number 2. And I'm going to do it better than the rest of the people. I'm gonna make sure they don't get onions on their burger, and if they don't say lettuce, if they don't want a little bit of ice, I can do that very well.
Oh,
and I can do it really good, and nobody gonna say nothing. I'm just gonna have a good day.
but
Just have a good day.
I,
And my
I wanna I wanna interject this. I
go
got
ahead,
you. Because
because I was so freaking
what
serious.
you saying is I know I have greater potential, but I'm just so wounded right now that I'll take anything and I'm gonna make that good.
I was so serious, and I was like, and I look really cute in orange too.
You make it orange.
And
I
I
love
don't even care.
I
And my
love
son
it.
looked at me and he was just like, but you saw, I said, I'm so serious. Like,
Oh
I'm
God.
done. And so that night,
It's
out
too
after that
funny.
morning, and when I get up to pray in the morning, I didn't talk to God about no job. I'm sick of talking to you. I'm mad right now. I'm like, I'm just gonna do my prayer. Who you want me to uplift this morning? Who you want me to call and tell them that they gorgeous? Who you want me? What you want me to say? Because right now I just want to do the bare minimum, get through this day. And God said, you know that book on it, the book on it that you wrote? I'm still waiting on that.
Mm.
I'm still waiting on that next book event. I'm like,
Yeah.
and it didn't even hit me until then when I told God, I can't even own my health. How
Mm.
am I telling people to own their life and take their
Ooh,
life back when I can't even own my health?
that's good.
I was serious.
Oh wow. But that's good. Cause
You want
see,
me
and
to
that's the
tell Craig?
problem. Mm. Oh,
I
you
can't.
got me excited. That's
And God said, you don't own your health.
you don't own
You don't own it. Is it running your life? Did you kill yourself? Are you inspiring people? I'm
it.
asking.
Talk.
So you have owned having the seizures. The seizures don't own you.
Mm.
And I had to get a little posture because I can have a seizure and smile and talk to you, and you don't even know that I had one. Only see, I see, but let me tell you, I start talking slow because I can't talk as fast. I'm sorry, I gotta laugh at myself. Let me tell you something. The reason why you can't hurt me with my seizures no more is because I'm comfortable.
Yes.
See, when I was uncomfortable with my seizures, and that's just what. But let me tell you how God worked. But that's what owning is about. Owning is about owning everything that has happened to you and not allowing it to own you. Me not having the book tour is actually letting the seizures own me because you're my owner. So I
Mm.
can't talk to people because I'm
Wow.
stupid and I'm slow and I can't say the thing with the little yellow arch on it because McDonald's won't come to me because my brain is spaghettis
You
and
just know that it's a him. Look
yeah,
like
you know the little
yeah.
yellow thing. But funny people be like, but I be serious. I be like, go to the,
Yeah.
the one with the yellow thing, and they be like, what yellow? The little yellow arch thing. And they like
Mm.
McDonald's, and I be like, yeah, and they be looking at me like, but I couldn't get it out.
Yeah, yeah. Because you
I,
were really experiencing that on the
I
inside.
really couldn't. When I have a really bad seizure, there's stupid stuff like a straw. Oh, can you give me a? I didn't get a. It go in my cup for me to
Yeah.
drink. They be like the ice.
It makes a sound. Yeah.
I didn't get a
Yes.
right. And now my whole family got to learn charades.
But y'all will be the best family in the game, though.
Okay. And so it's frustrating. It was
Yes.
so frustrating. It was so draining. When you go from all your kids' name at the daycare to like,
Wow.
I know his name.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't get it out. I know you, baby. I love you, baby. I promise. I love you here. But this thing is just retarded right now. I don't know what to do with it. It was shaking up and something is wrong with it. Right? But I can laugh now because they don't own me anymore.
I'm so proud of you. Let me say that because, people that don't really understand the story and they may have tuned in and they're hearing she's making fun of the seizures that she had. But what you do not know, what's been said earlier, or what if you know her story, she is sharing with you that she has a book called Own It. She owned up to the things that she was being challenged by that was not no longer going to hold her down. put pressure on her where she couldn't go forward. This lady, Queen Raychell Gamble Pens, is a serious serial entrepreneur. And when I say serious, she's about her, and it's not even about the money because she's a generous person, very generous. And she assists others in building their business, launching their business. In fact, we're going to launch several individuals' business. Now, listen to this. She has already launched all of her business. Okay. Sis. All of the businesses. And on Sunday, April the 10th, from 2 to 5, you're assisting one. I'm one, and the other lady that was supposed to be on the live with us, but had technical difficulties. Miss Hollywood at her location on the 10th of April. She's launching others' business. This is what she does. That's a part of her businesses, that she helps others launch their business. She want to show you how to earn the money that God's put in the word. I'll give you power to create wealth. God has given her that anointing that she's going to assist you to do so. So next Sunday, April the 10th, you can come to 11335 North Sam Houston Parkway East, Humble, Texas, zip code 77396. And that is where several individuals will be present at that location from 2 to 5. Come by, get a better understanding, hands-on, of what Miss Raychell Gamble Pens will be there to provide you the guidance that you need to launch your business. I'm going to put that in the box. You can go ahead and talk. She said, okay, we have a comment. Mr. Greg said, my dad was like that one son, and I was called my sister's first name first. I think that was everybody, Greg. I do that with my kids, all of them. I just say number 1, number 2, number 3.
Now let me tell you. Now when I do that, I'm like, you know I have seizures. Quit playing with me. You know I got seizures. Quit playing with me. So now, like I'm not taking. Share the video. But guys, I don't want to forget. I want to say one thing before we get off. I am looking for churches who will allow me to come on their grounds, like a campfire event. I love that. And that's what I want to do. No. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. I'm scheduling events for people to come out. Of course, you have to purchase the book. We're going to come out and we're going to burn. We're going to be at a campfire. It's going to be set. I want to be set up outside churches, like churches. And we're going to just come in casual clothing. And we're going to go into Own It. And you don't have to say anything out loud, okay? It's going to be private. You're going to have your own pen and paper, write it down. And before we leave that event, you're going to burn it. Yes. Because when you leave that event, you're not going to be the same. And then you're going to be able to take your Own It book with you with the instructions, with the roadmap for success, the roadmap to heal. Yes. I'm going to say something with all sincerity. The only reason we're stuck is because we're broken. The broke mindset. It really is. Why do we keep getting into the same relationship? Because something back here we need to own. It's something back here that we need to grasp, understand it, and own that thing. And then we can quit allowing that to own us. If you're insecure, you be around people. Okay, I'm gonna use the best example. People who never had a daddy, they tend to find daddy figures, husbands, right? Or they hang around daddy figures a lot, right? And then when you marry them, some people they're not happy in that type of marriage, but they keep going to that type of marriage because they haven't owned that piece that's missing. Does that make sense?
My Lord.
They haven't put
in enough area as well. Go ahead, continue speaking. I'm putting the information for the business.
And so what happens is, until we're actually whole, while we're broken, we're looking for other things to mend our brokenness. Yes. Right? But guess what? We're looking for the wrong things, like this vodka and this tea.
I have no
And we
comment
go,
on what's wrong with the vodka in the
so,
tea.
so we go to
That's helping you
drinking
detox.
and different things to mend the brokenness. I don't, anybody who know me know I don't really drink like that. I'm just a casual. I'm at home relaxing. Then did some good little prayers today, house cleaning. That's why I'm drinking my little bit of little tea, little detox, right?
Yes.
But some of us, we really drink. Like we use that drinking to
As an excuse.
put bandage on those broken pieces. And so I say that
That's
because
good.
I want to help those who want to be healed, but don't want to tell it to me or free, who don't
Yeah.
want to tell it to their spouse, who got some skeletons that they just don't really want to air out. But I got a secret for you. And I
Come
and
on, tell
you
them.
can research it and you can Google it. As long as you keep a secret, it's gonna always hunt you. It's gonna always beat you up. When you decide I'm gonna own this, this is
Own
I'm
it.
not worried about this secret no more. I'm not worried about if this come out into the world. I could care less about A, B, and C. This happened. Let me own it. I tell people all the time I own a daycare, right? For years. And I told my children at the daycare, don't do A, don't do B, don't do C. And this I was like, but I used to fight in high school. And I said, and I'm not trying to hide that. Well, I'm not hiding my past. I never said that I walked on water. I ain't never said I was no Jesus, okay? So I just feel like, so if anybody, so I would like if you could reach out to me, to free, and let me know if you have a church that has some outside that I can come and do a campfire. I'm willing to, I'm not even limiting states. When I tell y'all I'm walking for God, I'm walking for God. And wherever God
Good.
send
That's
me
good.
to go, whatever church he send me to go to, whoever open their arms, I'm praying about it first. Okay? I'm going to nobody
Mhm.
coat church. I said.
Don't
Saying.
you are being mindful of what you know the atmosphere needs to be, because
Okay.
people are being invited to be delivered from those things that are trying to scandalize or stay attached to them, scandalize their lives or hinder them. So I love that. So I've just posted on it, campfire upcoming event, looking for a church location, author Raychell Gamble pins, because it's very important that we get rid of this stuff, because we're talking about entrepreneur, the entrepreneur buzz, but everything you're speaking of is your way of being in the business. It's your books are being sold. You are trying to assist someone else to get past the hurt so that they can become who God called them to be.
Right.
That is so
Absolutely.
amazing that
Absolutely.
someone can learn how to start up their business. But first, you can be more productive if you can release the pain, the hurt, the shame. Yeah, I love
Shame,
it.
anger. It just comes out in so many different ways. But
Yeah.
at the end result is it come out in stuckness.
Mm. Wow. 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 Wow.
Yeah.
So we know that we can find, and I'm trying to type this while I'm talking to you. So I hope we might have a few misspelled words. I don't know. I hope not. But I'm trying to put the address in and the event for this for Sunday, April the 10th, which is this coming Sunday,
Mhm.
1 week from today, 2 to
It's from 2 to
5.
5.
And we
Okay, I
just
didn't hear you
want
say.
you guys to come out and be a part of this. We're launching our business. We're launching our
Guys, we're
business.
launching. Let me tell y'all something. If you've been looking for something that only has a one time, there's nothing. And if I'm wrong, you can drop in the comments. I'm cool with that too. I'll gladly take a hit if I'm wrong. I can't think of anything that's out there that you do a one time event and you continuously get paid multi. You can just continuously get paid. What
Hmm.
we're doing now, it's a one time investment. There's no monthly fees and no
That is
annual
so
fees, and
true.
there's no limit on the income potential that you make. That alone is, and I think that a lot of people are stuck because you listen to the opportunity and you're stuck. You can't believe that that's true. And so because it
Mm.
seemed like it can't be real, we don't take the opportunity to make, we're scared. And that also comes from
Okay.
the mindset. The
Yes.
mindset to know that you
Speak
deserve
to
better. The
someone.
mindset knowing that you could do better. The mindset not to listen to everybody in the world and to follow what you know that you could be. But maybe they're not following what they know they could be. That's why their mindset is broke.
Yeah, that's so true. And I appreciate that your heart is being led to do this event. Well, not even an event, it's a deliverance. It's a deliverance for someone to own it, to own it. And then I even love that we're doing a big launch on next Sunday. So the big launch is something that's benefiting a lot of individuals. They can come out and learn, like you said, what we can do. So I've posted it several times for next week. But there's any wisdom nuggets that other than what you've already shared, because you dropped a lot of wisdom nuggets. Someone just needs to take time and go back and look at or listen to the videos and show and just see that you've given them. I can't have an excuse because I have seizures. I can't allow the seizures to control me. So if they replace seizure with mental
Anything.
disturbances, overeating, whatever that is that's hindering your life from being the most productive and active life ever, get rid of it, is what she's saying. You have the ability and the power over it. That's what Own It is speaking to us. We have the power to be successful in whatever area or arena we want to. So, any of your final parting words, you can reiterate what Sunday, April 10th is, and then about Own It and other businesses that you do and how we can find you.
Um, you can find me at raychellpens.com. And every single thing that I do is on my website. You just have to click on the different links. I don't have the campfire event on there because I don't have locations yet, but I do have my book Own It on there. Um, I think we talked about, I also have a podcast. It's called Unmasking the Blueprint. It's on
Yes.
Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's my podcast is only for entrepreneurs. That's because that's what God had put in my spirit. It's introducing the people behind the brand. And so if you're an entrepreneur, if you want to be on, let me know. I think I'm booking right now for July. What else? I'm gonna tell you something, when I was at my lowest place, when I was just really in my feelings about a lot of things, I'm gonna tell y'all what has helped me honestly is affirmations.
Yes, say that.
If you find 5 or 6 affirmations and set your phone and every hour. Don't set your phone and not do it. Set your phone every hour and pull out your phone. And if you pull out your phone, you say, that's why I love my book. My planner has 3 spots for your phrases for the week. I just opened one. This one says, the truth will set you free. How you respond is important. And I am unstoppable. Those was my 3 words for that week, right? In February. I don't know why I went to this page. And it says, the truth will set you free. How you speak is, how you respond is important, and unstoppable. And those wasn't the words I was looking for, but that's okay because I'm gonna use them since that's what popped up. So what does that mean? Every time my phone go off and I say it, it's telling me that the truth will set you free.
Yes.
Right? So that means that whatever I was going through at that time, or whatever I was hearing, or whatever I was doing, that puts me back at the point. As long as I'm truthful and I'm honest, good things will follow my day, right?
Absolutely.
How you respond is important. I got a mouth on me. A lot of people don't believe that. Did I just say people don't believe that? Did I just say the truth will set you free?
The truth will set you free.
And so how you respond is important. I needed to hear that because I need to watch how I talk to people. I need to watch how I handle people. I need to watch how I handle my husband, how I handle my kids, how I handle my friends, how I handle my business partners, how I handle people, period. How I handle the man on the street, how I handle the cashier, how I handle the homeless.
Raychell, this is good. Okay, guys, I want to say this before Raychell has to leave. This show was specially created for today only for Raychell Gamble Pence to come on to speak about owning, to speak about being a successful entrepreneur. See, that there's a difference. She has the capacity on the inside of her to pour out and sow into your life, to show you how to be effective in your serial entrepreneur business. So my strong suggestion to you is to reach out to her. I have taken the time. Y'all saw me with my head down. I put in her website, raychellpens.com, right? And you go to a beautiful website. And then she has Unmasking the Blueprint on YouTube and Facebook. Hey, tune in Tuesday nights. Let me put that in. Unmasking. Go ahead, Miss Raychell. You can say, I just want to make sure that they understand that because I mean I can be doing something else, and I'm a faithful person to tune in, and it is for entrepreneurs. It's a way. So if you even want to be on her show, look, I'm being a spokesperson now. If you ever want to be on Raychell show, reach out to her because you will actually appreciate the way she handles you as a guest, and it's every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. And she covers great information. And she
that's
really
because my guests have great information. Okay.
Oh, see there. That's wonderful. Well, Miss Raychell, anything else you want to share with us? Because the big business launch is next Sunday from 2 to 5 in Humble, Texas. I have the address. It's in the comments. So look for it. Come out from 2 to 5 on next Sunday. Miss Raychell Pens will be present to answer any questions, concerns you have, and how to get your business started. Now, you can't beat this. This is a free event. We didn't say anything about a price, did we, Raychell?
No, and we might be giving away $1,000, but I don't know.
That's true. That's true. I forgot about that part. So that's an incentive to bring you out. There's going to be some money there. I always tease the money's falling from the sky for me, and it's really true. But we're just waiting on to see the full, complete manifestation. But again, thank you for joining the show. We're going to close out with you just telling us, own it.
Yeah, own it. Take your life back.
Take your life back. I love it. I love it. I love it. Signing off from Simply Free Little Talk. We thank you. I'm your host, Free Little. That's Miss Raychell Gamble Pens. She is telling you to own it. And if you're serious about, like she is, a serious serial entrepreneur, she can teach you how to do it. Be blessed.